A forward rate agreement, or FRA, is simply a contract that fixes an interest rate today for borrowing or lending in the future. Think of it like booking today's rate so you don't worry about rate changes later. In this example, we lock a rate 1 year from now for a 6-month period. That's why we call it a 6 by 12 FRA. When we sell this FRA, we're basically doing two things at the same time. First, we borrow money for 180 days. That's money going out, so it's a negative cash flow. Then we invest that same money until 360 days. Money coming back in, so that's positive. These two almost cancel each other, but rates don't always move exactly the same. Now let's calculate how much we actually borrow today. We discount 100 using the 4.5% rate for 180 days. So we do 100 divided by 1 plus 0.045 times 180 by 360. This gives us 97.991, which is the amount we effectively pay today. The same amount will be invested for a 12-month period. Thus, 360-day leg also equals to 97.991. Next, we figure out the forward rate. We compare the 12-month growth with the 6-month growth. Using the formula, we get 4.8%, so the FRA locks in a 6-month rate of 4.8%. Now we look at risk. The 180-day rate has VAR of 0.1629, and the 360-day rate has 0.4696. Also, these two rates move together quite a bit. Their correlation is 0.79, which means they usually rise and fall together. First, assume the worst case. Both risks move perfectly together, so we just add the two risks directly. 180-day risk is 0.160 million, and 360-day risk is 0.460 million. Adding them gives 0.620 million total VAR. But in real life, risks don't move perfectly together, so we use the correlation of 0.79 to adjust the calculation. Plugging the numbers into the formula gives 0.3532. Taking the square root, the diversified VAR becomes 0.348 million. And that's the key idea. Because one side is borrowing and the other is investing, gains and losses offset each other. So the actual risk is much lower than just adding everything blindly. That's how a forward rate agreement works. Lock the rate today, split the cash flows, and reduce risk through natural hedging.